Hi guys, so for this recipe you're going to need a few things. It's a very easy recipe. Please do keep it in mind that I am using goat meat from the United States. It does taste a little bit different from the one in Kenya or maybe any other country that you're coming from. The one in Kenya is very flavorful, so it doesn't need a lot of spices. But if you are using goat meat from America, it's not that flavorful. So I'm going to need a whole pack of the beef chili cubes. Yes, the whole pack. But if you're in Kenya, you can use half of that. Inside that whole pack are 6, so you can use half of that. And then for the meat, you're also going to need the 3 cloves of garlic and 2 tomatoes, 1 onion, and cilantro. This is also jalapeno. It's very hot. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to use a quarter of that. If you do not like your food hot or chili, skip that altogether. You don't need to put it in there because that is hot. Okay, then you're going to need your cabbage. You can use any vegetable that you want. You can use spinach, you can use kale. I love cabbage, so I'm going to use cabbage. And for that, I'm also going to need another onion and chicken bouillon. So this is what I use in my cabbage. A lot of you who have tasted my food love how my cabbage tastes, and the only thing I use is an onion, some cooking oil, and chicken bouillon. And then you're also going to need your maize flour for the ugali. Okay, I need to top that up. All right, let's get started. So we are boiling our 2 lbs of meat, and that's where we're going to put the 6 chili cubes. So I like to put in my chili cubes as the meat is boiling, so that when it's done, it has flavor in it already and not just having that boiled taste. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a toss. So I like to boil my goat meat for an hour and a half, depending on how hard the meat is, sometimes 2 hours, to make sure all the meat is nice and tender. The last thing you want is hard goat meat. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that to boil for 1.5 hours. Then we're going to come and check up on it. So as the meat is boiling, we're going to proceed and make our cabbage. So I love red onions. Not always, okay, most of the time I use red onions. I don't know why, I like them. So, but you can use white onions for aesthetic purposes, because the red onions will show when you cook with the cabbage. So if you don't want to see the onions, you can just use white onions and they'll blend together with your cabbage. So guys, with my cabbage, I usually like to cook it under very low heat. So I cover it up and I do not mix the chicken bouillon in the cabbage at first. I just let it stay on top to just simmer with the cabbage because I don't want it to burn. I like my cabbage sometimes fully cooked, sometimes halfway cooked. So for this time, I'm going to fully cook it. Yeah, but you can cook it however you want it. If you want it fully cooked or halfway cooked or 3/4 cooked, it just depends on how you like it. So for my preference for this video, I wanted it fully cooked.
And then now we're going to proceed and make the ugali. You can use any maize flour that you have. I was using Hostess from Kenya. um, there's no reason why. It's just what I had in the house. And yeah, I usually like my ugali soft, so I just like to cook it slowly. This is under low heat. I just add the flour slowly by slowly as I stir it up. I also like to keep a cup of hot water on the side, just to keep adding the hot water as I go, because as you're cooking the water is evaporating from your ugali. So just to make sure that it's still moist and not becoming hard, I like to keep adding water as I'm stirring. You don't have to do this. This is just what I like to do because I like soft ugali. Yeah. So guys, if you've made it this far and you've not yet subscribed, please kindly do consider subscription. Hit the notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Let me know what you think. So guys, this is half an hour later. I'm just stirring it up, making sure that the spices are evenly distributed within the boiling water, and let it boil for another 1 hour. So in total that will be 1.5 hours. I also took some of the broth, like 1 cup, before the water fully evaporated, so that I could reuse it later to fry up our goat meat. That's our ugali. It's fully cooked, so I'm just taking it off the cooker and letting it cool down as I fry my goat meat. So the only thing that I used in this goat meat are onions, and then I also added my garlic. Those are 3 cloves of garlic. Now you want to make sure your garlic fully cooks. That's why I did not mix them together with the meat. I took the meat off and just cooked the garlic and onions together to make sure that the garlic is fully cooked, because if you do not cook your garlic fully, it will give your food a bitter taste. And the next thing, or any other thing that I added, would have been the tomatoes and the bone broth. So this is a very easy recipe. It only calls for 1 spice, which is the beef chili cubes, and the rest are just vegetables and your meat. So this should be pretty easy for you to make, not complicated, very easy, quick, and tastes good. And guys, I am so sorry about my voice. I am still battling this cold. Yeah, I'm trying the best that I can to still give you guys content, and yeah, as I'm struggling, this cold is slapping. It is slapping me properly, but God is good. I will be fine. By his stripes I will be healed. So please forgive the voice. Yes, we are struggling. The struggle is real, but we're gonna be okay. Guys, we have come to the end of the video, and if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you, asante sana. If you're new here, please do consider subscription. If you've not yet subscribed, do hit the notification bell give me a thumbs up so that this video can be recommended to other people as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You can also go to the comment section and let me know what you think or what you'd like to see me cooking. Niambie tu vile una feel, kama imekubamba, kama imekufurahisha. Let me know. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you